Hi there, it's the Planning Psychologist. If you're new, hi and welcome, and if you're a regular, welcome back and thanks for joining me. And just a reminder, if you've been watching me for a while, to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're brand new, I really hope that you stick around and maybe subscribe after. Okay, so sticking with my Plan With Me weekly ones that I'm trying to be a little bit more creative in my journal. If you see my last few, my planner, if you see my last few videos, you've noticed that I've been doing things a little bit differently. Rather than sticking to the same layout every week, I've been changing it up, trying to get creative. As I said last time, I've been in a bit of a planner funk, and I think this is actually helping me to get out of it and also helping me to stay on top of my videos and also on top of planning. So I was thinking about what I'm going to do today. You know, it kind of stretches your imagination as to how else you can do planner setups, but I'm determined to do something different each week in January. I've got 2 more weeks, well, 1.5 more weeks, but I'm determined to see if I can do this, if I can do a different layout every single week so far. So let's just do a flip through of January so far and see how it's looked. So this is my setup page, and then we had my usual, this is my standard setup, so 4 pages to a week, where I use this to kind of flip open so I can see my to-dos. And while it's working really well, there's a lot of blank space, and I was getting bored. I've been doing this system for about 6 months now, so I thought I'd change it up. So the next week we went to a full week on 2 pages. So this is what this looked like that week. I actually didn't mind that. I did find that I had a little not enough room, I guess, for my to-dos. So if I was to do this again, I'd probably leave both parts of this free and maybe chunk up Saturday and Sunday so that they were the same size as that. So that's a possibility for another spread. Last week was the boxes that we did. It's a little bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess, but I love it. I think it's turned out really well. It's pretty, it's functional. I've got everything in there, and yeah, I've certainly got enough room there. I actually changed the nib in my Iris pen, which is what I've used twice this week. As you can see, I started off using a medium tip, and it was just too big. It took up too much room, and it looked quite chunky, so I've gone with a smaller nib and writing, and that just seems to be working a lot better for the space that I have to use. So what are we going to do this week? Okay, so I've planned it out in pencil because I was racking my brain and trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I think I've got a general outline of what I'm going to do. I don't know how this is going to work, but you know, I've got 8 sections. I've got 1 bit for each day of the week. And then I've got some space for my notes as well as some decorations. So I'm going to go pretty monotone this week, pretty basic in terms of what the decorations are. I tend to use mini kits for my planner. So this week we've got black and white washi, which I've never used before. It's brand new. One of the kids gave it to me for Christmas. I got a bunch of washi from them. We give them a set amount to spend on each parent so that they give us something as well and don't miss out. So that's what I got. I got a bunch of washi tape from them. And I actually quite like this one, so I thought I'd use that this week. And also a mini kit from Miss and Meow. It's the Deco Kit Sweet Summer. So we will be using those on top of whatever I plan out this week. I am sticking to the Midori Day stamps, however, because I'm just loving it. I'm loving the fact that it's no longer bulky. It's reducing some of the sticker stuff, and I can put my stickers kind of everywhere rather than having that lump of stickers. All right, so let me get into actually laying out the outline first and foremost, and then I'll come back to you. We'll have a chat about how this is going to look, and then we'll get planning my actual tasks and also the decorations and stuff. Okay, see you in a minute. Okie dokie, so this is what I'm thinking for the week. We've got our little sections and also our to-dos. Not quite sure how I'm going to run my to-dos considering there isn't straight lines, but you know, we'll work it out. Maybe I just won't outline my tick boxes quite yet, and maybe I'll just leave that kind of happen organically as I write down my to-dos. But this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to put everything in that I would usually put in and see how it goes. So I'm going to be a little bit quiet today because my brain is kind of overthinking what exactly I'm doing in this spread, and sometimes it does that just because I'm doing something different. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate, I'm going to do all of the things that I usually do, and then I'll come back and chat to you about what worked. But in the meantime, how I actually did this, okay, so what I did was I split the page in half in pencil, and then went from corner to corner, essentially. So this grid page, this is the Sterling Ink Traveller's Notebook size, the 520 grid, but as you can see, there's an uneven number of things, if you like. There's a middle line here, and it's 25 at the top, 25 at the bottom, which is fine because you can actually split that in half because it's a 50 page, and I've actually got at the back of my planner a grid spacing there, so I knew what I would need to do that. So a weekly setup, if I was to do it into twos, it would be 25 down. But what I actually wanted on top of that was actually some space at the bottom for a washi strip. And if I did that, I would actually not have enough space at the bottom for that. So I did that on purpose so that I could actually do that and have enough space to give me a little bit of wiggle room to decorate. Otherwise, I was going to find this very bland and boring, and yeah, you know, it might work for those of you who want a simplistic layout without too much fuss. This will definitely work for you. But here, this is a standard size washi, and it fits absolutely perfect on those last two spots, which is exactly what I wanted, just so that I could have something on the bottom. I don't know whether I'm going to do the same on both sides yet. Haven't made up my mind about that, whether I do a different color there, but this is essentially what I'm looking for there. I don't know whether I should do something up the top or not. I'm still playing with the layout, but I think to consistency's sake and to not do my own heading, it's weird what does my heading and what doesn't, but anyway, I think I need to make sure that they're both on the same side, same washi on both sides there. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. And what do you think? Maybe a ripped portion up the top, maybe a half. We could do that, couldn't we? Could make both of those halved. What do we think? Sometimes I wish you guys were here with me just so that I could have some. So if it was halved, it would look like that. That's not too bad, is it? I don't know. I do like the ones at the bottom though. So let's get into doing, before I decorate, which is, you know, I love doing that bit. That's my favourite bit of the planning, the whole planner week with, you know, plan with me stuff. Oh my God, again, I can't talk. I think I've woken up too early. But if I do that, then if I decorate first, I over decorate and then I don't give myself enough space to actually write what I need to do for the week. So the first thing I need to do is actually write down what I have to do, what my tasks are, what I have on, and then get in here and actually do the other stuff that I need to do. So that's what we're going to do. First and foremost, we are going to actually spend some time actually doing the bulk of the work of what my week looks like before I jump into, hey, I've got other things I need to put in here and plan and make it all pretty. So I'm going to shut up for a minute because, you know, still chatting away trying to figure this out. I'm going to shut up for a minute, figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff, put down all of my tasks for the week, and then I'll be back to actually look at, okay, what else do I need to put in here? What's missing? And have some space for some decoration when and if there is actually space for decoration. All right, let's get going, hey? Okay, hey guys, Yes, I write sideways, so oops, my planner's just turned that way. So this is what it's looking like right now. A very minimal things in my planner in terms of decorations. Just a little bit of a sticker there from Marshmallow Studios and a random one there. It is a public holiday in Australia, so just denoting that it's a day off. Woo! And it's fireworks, so we're going out to go see the fireworks with the kids. So that's what it looks like right now. So far, I'm not hating it. It's a bit of an interesting thing to try and figure out how I denote appointments versus actual things that we have going on. So I've decided to actually just put a banner on things, around things. So actual events, so work, and things I actually have to do are going to be bannered like that. This is going to be my work, my workout, my daily thing that I do, whether that's journaling, meditating, or working out, or both, or all three. That's just, I guess, a little bit of a thing, a reminder to do some me time type stuff for my own physical and mental health. Exercise is really important to me. I've talked about it before in my last video, but yep, so, you know, HIIT at home, leg day, full body at the gym arms, and today's Friday, the 19th, while I'm recording this one, it will be meditation and planning will be my thing today. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to get in here and do some decorating and to pop some things down to make it look a little bit prettier. But I actually quite like this too. I actually think it's aesthetically, it's quite nice. I don't know what to do up here though. It looks a little bare up there, and I don't know whether I should pop a little thing there or not, or what I'm going to do. But we'll see how it goes. I'll pop some stickers down from, as I said, Miss Meow. Do some decorating, have a look at what it looks like, and then decide what and where I want to put other things, if I want to put anything else. In the meantime, cheers everyone. I'm having ceremonial grade cacao, as you can see, really thick and creamy. This is my morning drink every morning. I will see you at the end of this once I've done all of this stuff, hey? Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I think I'm done. I've got some really pretty flowers happening on this, and I actually really like this spread. I've actually got quite a bit of the flowers left over from this kit, which is fantastic. So that will end up going into is my my sticker book here, my leftover. One of these days I'll show you a flip through of that. That'll get popped into there as spares, but I could probably use that again in a planner setup, given if you have a look there, there's actually quite a bit left over. So I'd be quite happy to use that again in something. But for now, this is the planner that spread for the week. It's got everything in here. It's going to be interesting to see how this works out, but I actually quite like this. Yes, I did decide that I needed some more black and white. It was just, I don't know, it was off balance for me. I needed to pop something somewhere to make it kind of cohesive, but I like the color scheme. The purple and the black and white have worked really well with the florals and the flowers. I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but I will put still photos at the end of this so that you can see what the layout looks like. But there you go. So there is another full week on one page, looking pretty cute. I'm actually really happy with how these spreads are going each week, and I'm actually going to keep trying out new stuff. As I said, I've still got a week and a half to go, so I've got another at least 2 plan with me's where we can do that, and we will go from there. So not 2. So now my next plan will be for a week and a half. I'll explain why next time. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Again, just a reminder to hit that like button and subscribe if you like my content. It really does go a long way. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.